This is Dungeon Not Included, the actual play podcast for the adventurous listener.
Hello, it's just the two of us.
The reason we're laughing is because there wasn't just the two of us when we started this. All right, yeah. Hello. Welcome to Dungeon Not Included. Also, players not included.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, as we wait for Alex and Rebel to join us. Hi, Brennan. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Frank?
I'm good. I'm excited to hopefully play today. All right, Alex is back in. We're going to add him to the stream. Hi, Alex.
Hi. The minute you said, let's go live, the whole thing shut down. I don't know what. Perfect.
That is the ghost that's living in your underground bunker trying to make you not play this game.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. But Rebel will be joining us in a little later. Actually, maybe in a few seconds. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm getting some feedback from your mic or something there, Alex.
Yeah, I have I moved it. It was my my MiFi. It was too close to my computer. So I listened to part of last week's episode. I didn't get to finish it. I have to say, Rebel went pretty hard on British furries, huh?
I forgot about that.
Between them not knowing how to properly define biscuits and cookies,
We went a dark place. That was a very weird episode. I forgot about that.
It was a good episode. It was fun. I was cracking up listening to it.
Good.
Lots of talk about the World of Darkness vampires versus Buffy.
Yes.
Right.
What did I say about furries that was derogatory?
You said
And
that
not
you said that they were that like essentially like the most basic furries go for blue wolves.
Oh, okay, but like not all furries. I didn't lambast furries as a whole. Okay,
No,
okay.
not at all. There was a very
There was specific to the basic.
There's a very specific center of event diagram that you attacked, and that.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was gonna say I didn't think that I attacked furries. I love the furry community.
No, it was just people who do blue wolf furries, who also happen to call cookies biscuits.
It's a very specific Venn diagram, but if you're on it, Rebel does not like you.
I'm just saying, like, the animal kingdom is so large. How does everybody pick a blue wolf? You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just very excited that we went back on this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say it again. I'm not afraid. Blue wolf furries fucking come at me.
Yeah.
I do not have a Twitter.
Furries.
Yeah, you're gonna have to at Rebel somewhere. Figure it out because we're not gonna help you. It's all part of the ARG.
That's the new ARG. Find Rebel online to yell at me about furry shit.
Yep. Sounds. Again, if anybody got a synopsis of this, it would sound. It seems so much more basic in forms of typical hate, but no, it's very, very, very specific.
Yeah. No. Well, you know, I only go after people who deserve it. So come at me.
Exactly.
Nice. All right. So you were still in the retirement home, I believe, is where we left off.
Yes. Did we have anyone come in and summarize or whatever yet? Because
no. Why don't you do that, Alex? Because
I can do it. Finally, this is actually the one time I prepared for this. So at the end of the last episode, we went to visit Rue, who is in a nursing home and has memory issues. I believe she thought that Adam was her sister Jessica, and that Roxy was her brother Peter, named after Peter Falk. and we played Scrabble while trying to decipher the Aztec markings or Mayan markings, some South American culture marking. I know that's very insensitive to confuse the two, I'm sure, but I don't remember which one Brennan had said it was. But upon looking at them, we realized that it meant that we could they could be used to help someone live forever. Adam interpreted that as we could bring a ghost back from the dead. And we found out that Skip's death was somehow connected to the case of the windmill. And he didn't know what that meant. And he's started to freak out. Oh, and I had a very specific image in my head, and I was trying to explain what it looked like with him, like smiling and petting his dog, but being like lost behind the eyes. And I figured out exactly what I'm going for. Do you guys ever watch 30 Rock?
Yes.
Have you seen any of the episodes where someone like shatters Kenneth?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's exactly what I'm going for. Where he's like still got the smile, the eyes, but he's just dying inside, and you can just see that look on his face. You know, that's what's going on with Skip right now.
I get it.
He's broken off of this after like 80 whatever years. He's got now knowledge that, or I guess probably less than that, 60, 70 years. But now he has actual knowledge about his own death.
Okay.
And I think that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. And an existential crisis for Skip.
Yep.
So,
You know, everybody's due at least one in their life or death time.
Mm-hmm.
okay. So, were you going to be heading out from the retirement home? What was your next destination? Cat.
Yeah.
Cat.
People listening to the podcast, there was a cat on camera. Take a shot.
Also, I had for a bit an art image that was a ghost with a ghost dog, but I couldn't find the original artist to tag them. So I have now changed it to some of the promotional art from a Korean TV show called Ghost Detective. So that's what we have going on.
That
Is that anything like Ghost Whisperer? Because that was kind of my shit when I was 8.
No idea. I just searched the word Ghost Detective show, and this is what came up. The Ghost Detective. It's a TV series. I'm looking at their IMDb page now.
About a blue furry wolf? What?
Yeah, so weird.
Blue wolf furry.
Yeah. We
Who?
Figure this out later.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, what's the plan? What are we doing?
You still have that disc, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's basically
Yes.
on the coffee table in front of Rue. We may have like tea and biscuits on it now.
Yeah.
Really disrespectful for the power within. And I think the last thing I think one of the last things we talked about was like I asked Roxy to make tea, and so we are actually having tea and biscuits, but maybe from the side of our mouths, talking about what we're gonna do next. So what do you think we should do? Should we figure out? We probably need your body, right? If we're gonna make you alive again.
Are we sure this thing can make ghosts alive? That's kind of a big leap.
It's like 70-40. That's right. That's right.
Not how math works.
Hey, math changes all the time. Math in my day is fine enough.
What,
so yeah,
fucking they used Roman numerals? What are you talking about?
Romans.
Math changes.
Romans, look who's edgy, Romans. But I think if we use it, we probably need two things. We need to find Skip's body, or like his like old guts or bones, probably bones. And maybe number two is Roxy's sister.
What about my sister?
Well, she know how this thing work. I always thought it was a bling, and never knew it could bring back the dead or make immortals mortaler. So you need to have somebody with the brains of the memory of how they do it, and then they can do it again.
I'd rather keep Rory out of it if we can help it. We can go talk to the cleaners, see if we can get some info out of them.
Rory is family, cleaners is enemy. It seems like...
Yeah, but I can beat up enemies. If Rory doesn't want to tell me what's going on.
Give her right of first refusal? Maybe mend issues with your family issues?
I don't...
Huh?
Rory's going through a rebellious phase, but that doesn't mean we're having family issues, okay?
Half of one, 5 dozen of the other.
That's a lot, and that doesn't add up. Again.
You and your relentless maths. My theory... Skip, what do you think? You're just sitting there looking out in the middle distance, scarily.
Skip is just petting, like giving little scritches to Pickle. And he kind of looks at it and says, like, honestly, I don't even know where to start for finding my body. I mean, I know where to start. We start with the word windmill, but that could mean a lot of things. That could mean a lot of things. We could be looking for a rare copy of Don Quixote. We could be looking for a mini golf course. I don't even know.
They might be giants. Well, you your family of boy, girl, and children detectives, you were famous, right?
Probably. I like to think we were.
Well, was there like funny pages of you, or did they do cartoons or
a novel series?
Yeah, was I the inspiration for a famous TV show?
I was thinking even maybe
not that I know of, but that doesn't. Yeah, I kind of love that idea that there is some sort of series based on it. So I'm going to say that Skip doesn't know, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
We should go to a library and look up for microfiche or microfilm. Not a caveman here. I could go either way. And then
you realize the internet is a thing, yeah?
Explain why?
Because you can look up articles online.
You gotta show.
Skip looks at Adam like and just shrugs like, I don't know.
What where do I wait online? Where do I wait online for the articles?
No, not like on the internet.
Internet.
Like
I feel like
Rue's
the only one in the room who knows what you're talking about.
Right.
Oh my God. Basically, it's like, do you know what a telegraph is?
Yeah, I'm not a caveman. I know
You
what
are a caveman.
Well,
but
like,
regardless,
we didn't always live in caves. Usually, it's outside in the nature. And
imagine if a computer box, like let's just say a box for simplicity's sake, could communicate with another box through telegraph wires. And that's the internet.
So like PC and Mac both communicate over same telecom wire?
Yeah, exactly.
Like a can with a string connected to another can.
How old are you?
Sure. But the wires are invisible. Like we can't see or touch them, but just imagine that.
Okay. You paint beautiful word picture.
Thanks.
Let's go online to get the things from online and see how much Skip and his family mattered, and how much people recorded it.
Is this going to be some sort of a roll to see how famous they are, or
No, you're not. You don't need to roll for how famous.
Okay, I didn't know if we needed to roll to
You were
establish
famous enough that there'd be some record.
All right, perfect. I love that.
The kid detectives, but like, how are you going online? Just on your phone?
Yeah, I'll use my phone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can find the Clifton kids, like information about the Clifton kids. There's fan sites and stuff.
Oh my God, fan sites. Is there like a GeoCities page? All the records, because this is like a dated reference now. They haven't rebooted it 30 times. Oh, all right, Roxy.
I love the idea that there is like cons where people cosplay as them.
Oh yeah, that absolutely is. Yes.
In fact,
and then there's this whole thing among fandom where they're mad about Scooby-Doo ripping them off. So
I've heard
4 kids and a dog. I mean, come on.
I've heard there was an amazing panel that is in this one con that's on like pretty much every week in Mexico. Oh my God, it's amazing. The panel is just
kids panel.
Yeah, it's pretty dramatic. It's like everyone there is really, really dramatic, and it's a reference to another game we're playing. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Well, so I'm like crowding over, trying to look at your phone.
Yeah, you can see pictures of them. There's Skip. You know.
Oh, Skip, you're more hard in this.
Maybe rephrase that, Adam.
This is Adam's first time on the internet. Like,
do not search. Skip hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, another thing. If you ever go on the internet, a lot of people lie on there. So, like, if somebody says something, don't just take it at face value.
Yes. Yeah, this is a very, very specific con for the commenters. Just dedicated to this one group of kid detectives from the we got to figure out the time of this. 30s? Would this be the 30s? 60 years ago.
Maybe? Yeah.
40. Yeah. Okay.
40s.
It was more than 60s, 40s and 50s. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because the show takes place. This world is in the 90s, right? That's the whole thing.
That's right.
Oh,
that's right.
Yeah.
So it would be the 30s. Yeah.
So we need a phone. We need an internet dial-up internet issue. Like,
so we'll go to the library, to get the internet.
Or better,
you'll have to go to the library.
It's No, you don't have to. Rue has recently gotten a CD of America Online in the mail. And
we only have 20 minutes. There's only 20 minutes left for this month. We have to do this quick. Okay.
There is a chat forum on America Online about this.
That's awesome. It would literally be a GeoCities. All right. Roxy, can make this into something we can move in paper. Is there something that shows all their crimes? Not their crimes, their mysteries.
God, no, not that I know of.
But no,
unless
there is a list of all of the novelizations.
In a database on the forum.
Yeah, that's that thing where it's the list of all the novels that they wrote or that were wrote about them.
Okay, we can look at that. So there is a list of all of the novels.
How can you find one word?
Doesn't have a printer, so.
Yeah. Can you find one word? Windmill, which is one word or two words. Rue, is windmill one word or two word for Scrabble?
Okay, I'm too young to know. Has Control F always been a thing on computers?
You are a car wizard. You will invent Control F.
This is the problem with setting it in the 90s. I was a maximum of 2 years old in the 90s. I can't.
It's control flow, man. Control flow.
Okay, here's what you need to know.
Flow.
Here's what you need to know about 90s computer stuff. You're gonna at some point
Mhm.
say, "We're in," and
I've seen
that's-
movies.
yeah, and you're gonna need at least like one floppy disk. There should be a bar going across the screen, a progression bar that we're really tense is not gonna make it across. Yeah.
I'm running through our brief bios on the bottom of the screen because we've got so many new viewers. Just keep enjoying. So yeah, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna get this 1990s computer and find the word windmill in the list of mysteries?
I mean, you can
that-
search for it on the page. Sure,
Yeah.
that's still a thing. I mean,
That says
that
body
was a thing.
motors instead of body modders.
Yes, that's what you modded. The first thing you modded was motors. Okay. So yeah, is there a reference to the
A
case of the
windmill.
old windmill?
Actually, no, there was no
Oh.
novelization.
All right,
Awesome.
better
love
one.
that.
What is the last mystery they solved together?
Or
Uh,
all right, I'm gonna throw out there too. Who's the author?
ooh, good question.
Two good things.
Uh,
We only have
it
20
was-
minutes left.
No, I
AOL.
will tell you, it was co-written by your parents because they were cashing in on your reputation.
No.
That's really,
So
you know,
Have
bad.
there-
I feel
have
like
there been-
that's a little dark.
This is
Have
so
there been any written after
so
their deaths,
sad.
after the death of the parents, like somebody else, like a super fan took over?
No, well, yeah, the estate has
Mm.
sold the rights to the Clifton kids novels, but no new ones have come out. So
Ah, okay.
they
So
did,
what is
they
the?
did get some after-school TV specials. So
Oh my God, who played? I want to know the actor they got to play Skip
Skip
Clifton.
Uh,
Um,
We
Jaleel
gotta-
White.
Oh,
It was his attempt to break away from Urkel, and it just didn't go.
so what was the last case the Clifton kids solved together?
There
We
was
could do
there
this.
was there you find a reference to the case of the old windmill, but there's not enough details on the site for you to figure out what exactly it was. But they mentioned the tragedy of the case of the old windmill.
do they have any information on where they got their information?
No, of course not. It's a GeoCities site.
I don't know what GeoCities
It's
is,
an,
so
It was a cheesy place to host your website.
Yeah.
It's not like Wikipedia doesn't exist yet. So
well, sure, I get that. Who is the author of this post?
yeah, let's see. Let's come up with a good handle.
Hmm.
They're an author of the. Are they supposed to be a Clifton Kids super fan? Is that what we're looking for?
Yes.
Then how about like Ruse Dude or something like
Ruse
that?
Dude.
Like
I was
they're
gonna say fried pickle 86 or something like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
fried
Yeah.
pickle.
Named for
After
our-
the dog.
the dog.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Hmm.
I was gonna say pickle lover, but that's
No,
great.
much
Yeah.
better. Much better. Pickle lover. Yes. This poor
It is
person
tonight.
created this profile when they were way too.
They were like
It is
12
good.
when they made the profile.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
realized
absolutely.
Oh my
what they
god,
were
that
doing.
just
We've all
reminds
been
me
there.
of this story I saw where like this kid really loved the Predator movies. And
Oh,
he wanted to
no.
like
I
he
already know
made
where
an
this is going.
Xbox Live tag. Oh, and he was like, yeah, I'm a kid. So he made his tag the child predator. And no one would friend him and he didn't know why.
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
Really great.
All right. So Yeah, that's the lead you got.
They're gonna find Pickle Lover.
Yeah.
Pickle Lover 86.
Yeah, because it was already taken, of course.
Pickle Lover's
Yes.
1 through 85.
There's so many. There was 85 additional people who love pickles.
Okay, I have a question. Has anybody ever put a large number at the end of their name literally because they tried numbers 1 through 85, or were they just like, oh, Pickle Lover's taken, I guess I'll be Pickle Lover 86?
Because
I can guarantee you at least 85 people love pickles.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
When you put the name in and it's already taken, it'll suggest a name for you, usually with a number after the end.
Well, sure, but I'm just saying, like, I have made profile names with numbers at the end, and it wasn't because 801 of them were already taken.
Right.
Indeed, there are many reasons to do
I'm
that.
curious if I create a Gmail account under Pickle Lover 86, will it be taken or not?
No.
I just want to see if the number's taken.
Do it.
All right.
All right, keep going while I do this. I'll let you know in a minute.
He's out. He's gone.
Your side project. Okay. So yeah, you've got this person as a lead. The only way you're going to find out more about Pickle Lover is by finding someone who's good at hacking.
Well, I could try my hand at it.
Sure. You need a better rig than this, though.
Okay.
For the record, it's already taken. PickleLevel86@gmail.com.
Damn.
Email them and then ask them why they had 86. And then would they like to follow
Email
our
them and
podcast?
ask them about the Clifton
Yeah, cool.
And then also ask them
about the Clifton kids.
Do this immediately.
Yeah, I feel like this is
Oh
how we
my
turn this
God.
into a real ARG. Like, this is where...
This is how we do it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. We need
Oh
to
my
do this.
God.
All right. Okay. Let's do this.
Mhm.
While Alex is busy himself getting a VPN to do this,
Yeah.
so you need more tools.
You want some more information about that final case. And this person's the only person you've seen who's referenced it. So what you've got to do is try and track down their true identity.
Well,
Yes.
I feel like this is closer to Roxy's wheelhouse than it is to either of ours in terms of like anything remotely tech.
Oh yeah, sure. We're doing in terms of the game is providing useful questions, and then if we have if there's a plan, then we can help with whatever the plan is. So Roxy, what you need to do this?
I need a computer with more than 20 minutes of internet access. And I'll give some hardware specs because Roxy would know those, but I do not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to have the latest Intel.
This kind of stuff. They have this in the strip mall in our neighborhood. In that store, that's the Shack. The
Radio
Shack.
Shack.
The Shack.
The Shack.
Yeah, there's a big
Circuit
shack
City.
where I drink my shake outside of on the way from the
Shake
burger.
Shack?
That's not its name. It's a shack. I drink a shake in front of it because it's by Burger Joint. Radio Shack.
Yes.
Radio Shack. Well, I have like computer equipment. We could just see if someone at the menagerie could hook us up.
Oh, that's good. Maybe your sister. Mend fences. Yes.
My sister is not.
Family's important.
My sister is not really a computer hacker.
Mm.
And also, why are you obsessed with our relationship?
All my family dead long ago. Plus, I'm nosy.
You
By
are.
nature.
You're really nosy.
It's a problem. Okay. One last drink with Rue, and then we go.
All right.
Okay.
So you have some more tea with Rue.
Mm-hmm.
I try to trick her into drinking something a little harder. I'm probably told not to because it's horrible, and I don't know if there was any alcohol around. And then,
Not unless you brought it.
yeah, I don't think I didn't.
I feel like Rue has tried to get. I think Rue has tried to get Skip to bring her booze, but for so many reasons, Skip can't.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
No one's gonna not card you, Skip.
Yeah. He hasn't. He's been 21
Yeah.
for 50 years, but you know it's. He's stuck looking the way he is. So
Yeah.
Back to the menagerie.
Okay, so you head out, but something weird happens when you step out into the hallway of the retirement home. You step out, you start walking down towards reception, and then you realize that the lights seem a little dim in here. And then you also realize you haven't seen anybody since you left Rue's room. You step down towards reception, and there's no one at the reception desk. The lights are starting to flicker on and off a little bit.
What does Skip look like in this lighting?
oh, good question.
Are you
I'm
more
assuming-
solid in the dark lighting?
Yeah,
In
that's
the dark?
my yeah. I look more.
So is
solid
he
in the
also
dark.
flickering? Like sometimes you could see. him
Yeah,
something-
because
yeah.
when the lights flicker, he becomes more solid,
Okay.
less see-through.
I do. Don't I have that quasi?
You do have a
quickening?
thing where you can detect other supernatural things.
Yeah.
There is something very supernatural here.
There is something not right here. Someone
Yeah,
is
their
here.
lighting is really messed up.
No, it's a creature.
What do you mean, a creature?
Not sure yet. Could be hostile. Probably hostile.
You hear
doesn't
the
really
sound
help.
behind you. It's sort of like a click clack of someone walking down the hallway behind you.
That doesn't sound like it's gonna be help.
I'll turn around to look.
Yeah.
A figure, a very dapper looking young, you're not sure, male or female, androgynous looking, dressed in a very sharp suit with silver shoes.
Can we help you?
Is the alpha at all dated? Just real quick.
Oh, it's very it is dated in that it's very fashionable for the mid-90s.
Oh, okay.
It's
Sure.
the same way everything in this show is dated.
Right. It's just this guy is really pushing the limits of fashion, though, right? So, they stop a little ways away. The lights flickering behind them have left their face kind of in shadow, and they pull out from their pocket a coin, which they flip and catch. And then they say, I think you've overstayed your welcome a bit, haven't you?
No, visiting hours aren't over yet, so.
You're fine.
I shove
And
my
points
fist.
at you, Roxy.
Me?
Yeah.
I shove my fists in my pockets.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, Roxy's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pointed
you're
at
pointing
Roxy.
Roxy,
Said
so
you're fine.
I shove my fists in my pockets, which naturally means I've got my hand on the hilt of my weapon, even though there's no way it fits
So
in
you
my
can
pocket.
fit it into your pocket.
Yeah. Skip stands in front of Pickle to put himself between Pickle and them.
Pickle's tail is tucked and he whines a little bit.
I crouch down next to Pickle and like stroke his head, but keep looking this guy in the eye.
Two questions. One, you want us to leave? Or two, you want me to kill the hell out of you now?
Whoa! Holy crap, Adam! What the hell are you talking about?
They just laugh. There's a light chuckle, and then they say, "Sadly, there's not much I can do about your kind. But Skip, you need to come with me."
Skip, without missing a beat, immediately turns himself invisible. So I'm going to Aperon and Shroud.
Okay.
Aperion and Shroud. And
I'm going to tell you right now that that's not going to work on this person. It'll work fine on Roxy and Adam.
But even
I guess
cool.
here's. Let's do that. Let's do that, and then maybe I can. Maybe we'll do that first, and then we'll see.
Do you need to
my
roll
question
for
was going to be:
that?
I'm going to, but my question is.
I mean, like, why? Can't you just do that?
Well, I guess I guess I can. I was trying to be sneaky for this guy, but I know this won't work on this guy or no?
You don't.
Do I know
that.
who this is?
You don't know that. Yeah.
I don't know. Then I'm going to try and turn myself invisible. Or yeah, sure. I turn myself invisible. I mean, if you're going to give it to me, and just for the cinematics of it, I turn myself invisible to them. And I don't know if we've ever said like I think like let's do this like it's the 90s. We know that it's invisible because everything in the camera turns black and white. So like it's my invisible vision. But I think this person in front of me is still in color for some reason, which is like
absolutely still in color.
I picture the ring in the bar scene in Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah,
puts the ring on and everything goes invisible. And I think the wraiths you could see, one of the movies, and then the wraiths can still see him. Yeah, that's the moment.
Okay, nerd.
Oh, really?
Like you've never seen those movies?
Nope, not once. Never in my life. My mother didn't watch them.
What is a movie?
Every time
like
she was
TikTok?
Yeah,
I'm too old for TikTok. I'm not in that age range.
It's a long
place. A liminal space of your own design.
Yeah.
Yes. So we are going to. Yeah, all right. You keep going. Yeah, you just blink out of existence, and I pull out. As soon as you disappear, I pull out the jawbone of an ass, which is my Highlander.
Your
sword.
Awesome blade.
My awesome blade. That's a better way of referring to it. Yeah. But take it away, Brennan and Alex.
So yeah, this person remains in color. Everybody else has turned in black and white, as typically happens when you turn invisible. And
their
face is no longer shrouded in shadow.
Ooh, okay.
To you, they are very attractive in a very androgynous way. Light colored hair. Their eyes are almost silver in color as well, and they smile at you, Skip, and they say, well, that's more like it. Don't you know?
What are you?
I'm just here to guide you to where you belong.
That's what Pickle's for. Isn't that right, Pickle?
Oh, yeah. What's Pickle's reaction?
Pickle growls a little bit, and then this person says, well, Pickle hasn't been doing a very good job of that now, has he?
Pickle is a good
bad
boy.
Dog, Pickle.
No, you
the fans are going to kill this character.
How close am I to this guy?
He's about 20 feet away.
Not to throw a million things at you at once, but what's happening to us when the
This
conversation.
guy's side of the conversation is perfectly audible to you. The rest of
okay.
it you can't hear.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you hear him call Pickle a bad boy.
Yes.
Oh, cool, man.
Are
I'm lunging.
you going for him?
I'm definitely going for him. If you're okay with that, Alex, I don't want to step on your toes.
So as long as you don't go through me to get him, like, because you don't necessarily know where I am.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was talking with one of the designers of this game earlier today, and they were telling me a little bit about the GM dice pools. One of the things that I need to be telling you is exactly how many dice I'm rolling before I roll, so that you can build your pool a little better.
Cool.
But also, they start off relatively low, and then as drama ramps up, they get higher. But the 3-die roll for me is called an ominous roll, because it's easy for you to beat, but if you fail, something really bad's gonna happen.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I like that.
no.
I love that.
So I'm
That's
gonna roll
great.
3 dice on this.
All right. Shouted challenge. I'm gonna challenge him as soon as he calls Pickle a bad boy, which gives everyone, I think, 1 extra bonus die for everyone, unless they accept and fight me alone, which I don't think this thing wants to do that.
No.
Yeah.
So you do a shouted challenge. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to lunge
an extra
in
die, right? Yeah. Okay.
That would be potency and force. So 5 dice for this.
Nice.
That would have been a cool time. Cool time to have done. We've met before, but I'd prefer to do it this way.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5 dice. Okay. Am I sharing? I am sharing.
All right.
Okay. So
1 success.
1 success. Okay. Not bad.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
1 success.
Okay.
Okay. So that means that it's not a success or a failure precisely.
Yeah.
It is a huge dramatic moment instead.
Yeah, and I think that plays right. Right.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be me just smashing this thing down. It should be a weird stalemate. Cool.
Right.
So yeah, I lunge at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it comes down right, maybe through him, I think. Right? Is he solid? Actually, you fill it.
He's solid, but what happens is he flips that coin again.
Oh.
And your jawbone hits the coin, almost as if it's solid in the air. But and so it stops before it strikes you, because it was headed directly for this guy's temple.
Nice.
It stops, but then you realize you can still exert force, and you put your hand on your arm and you shove, and it actually pushes him backwards.
Nice. I like
as
that.
you do that.
Very cool.
All right, is Skip doing something?
Yeah.
Skip, you saw this happen.
Yeah. Skip is going to. He's stuck between trying to go in there and do something himself, or defend Pickle, like stay back and protect Pickle, because so far all he knows is this person's here, that I should be going somewhere, and that Pickle's done a bad job, so he doesn't know whether or not he's coming to take me or harm the dog.
Right.
I'm going to try and steal the coin.
Oh, cool.
Like cross and grab the coin. How does and this wouldn't be my best possible combo, but how does finesse and flow, or finesse and heist, sound?
Oh, heist
through that.
That sounds great.
All right, so I'm going to do that.
So
That's
hang
4.
on. I'm going to roll 4 dice for this.
Okay.
The situation is escalating.
Yes, and do I get the extra dice because of Frank's thing too?
Yeah.
Or is it only Frank gets the extra die?
You do. The
So-
only reason that you wouldn't get that die is if this guy accepted Frank's challenge and ignored the rest
Cool.
of you.
All right, so I'm going to be rolling 5d6 or 5d10.
D10s, always D10s.
D10s. All right, and you're rolling 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget, you can always use your Numa if you want to add dice.
No, I'm not expecting this to work right away. It's like the guy's signature weapon. If this doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Okay.
On the second
so you
action,
got one
of an
success.
action. I got 1 success.
Uh-oh, concurrent transaction. What happened there? All right, let me try again.
One.
One
There we go.
success. Okay. You step up and you grab that coin,
Mm-hmm.
and when you do, it's just as solid to you in this state as another ghost object would have been, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you do, he disappears.
Do I have the coin still,
You
or
still
is
have
he...
the coin in your fist.
Yeah, but
No,
he's gone.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
And
I don't either.
The dramatic
Frank's,
thing.
And Aaron Adams' jawbone comes swinging right through where his head would have been.
What
All right.
happened? Did I kill it really good?
And then from behind you, the other direction, you hear a slow clap.
Oh, the slow clap. Got us with the slow clap.
So close to you, Roxy, actually.
Yeah. I don't think I brought my roller skates in because I don't think they would have let me in with my roller skates. But
You're not wearing them anyway right now.
no. What I'm gonna do is I have like a little fanny pack with some of my tools in it. And I've reached in as all this was happening. As soon as I hear him clap behind me, I pull out like a hammer and I fucking whip around and I go to smash him with it.
So you're swinging a hammer at him now.
Yes. Like a regular
Okay.
normal person hammer.
All right. I'm rolling 4 dice on this.
What do you think? Potency and force?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
All right, that's 4 dice for me as well then. Does I? Oh, I'm usually purple in this game. That's right. All right, 1 success.
Wow. What is
One
with
successes
today?
across the board tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see what I get. 3 successes.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
Oh yeah, I know what's gonna happen.
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
This isn't like
narratively makes sense.
This isn't a magical object. Like if it were
This
my
is a
skate
regular
or
object,
something
yeah.
else, maybe. But it's a hammer, like a
Yeah.
regular
You
normal
take the
person
hammer, you
hammer.
swing it around. You're swinging it towards this person. They snap their fingers and they touch the hammer, and it turns into a cloud of butterflies.
Dude, what the fuck? I used that.
Oh, that's awesome.
They say, "I just don't want you to use it on me."
Well, maybe don't try to like assault the people I'm hanging with.
Anyway, that's an interesting interpretation of what has happened so far. But but they put a finger up and a butterfly lands on it, and they say, "It's well past Skip's time. I'm not sure why you're clinging on to him so much."
Hey, you still have your coin?
You saying that to them?
Yeah.
They reach into their pocket and pull out the coin.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer holding it, Skip.
This is for making me believe in a slightly more magical world. And I go out of it again.
Amazing.
I'm just gonna keep hacking them. I'm gonna keep trying this time. Okay, it's gonna be the same thing. I have to. You spend after, right? If I want
no, you spend when you want to add it to your roll.
All right, I'm gonna spend 1.
You want to get 1 die?
1 extra die. Yeah.
You are doing something with your awesome blade, so I believe this is in your ambit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another
2 Numa for 1 die.
Okay. And I don't know from the reading of it, the challenge. Do I get the extra die too?
For what?
For
the challenge?
The challenge that he's not accepting.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Oh, I should have rolled with 1 extra die. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I couldn't have gotten more than 2 anyway.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, folks. 1
7 dice. Okay,
3.
reroll that 10.
Yes. 1 more. And that is one. Is that 4 successes? 4 successes.
Four
Oh,
successes.
4 successes. Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see what I get.
Don't fear the
1
Reaper.
success.
I'm
Nice.
clubbing his ass. Grim Reaper. Hate that guy.
Your jawbone comes down on him like a ton of bricks. He collapses to the floor, and then in like a spray of silver confetti, it sprays across the floor and disappears.
This guy's fucking annoying, but I gotta say, they got panache.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got him in his panache. We gotta go just in case he has buddies or whatever.
Yeah. You look down towards reception. There's somebody sitting there now.
Good. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's head back to the menagerie, and on the ride there. Do we actually have like a ride? Did you give us a ride, Roxy?
Yeah. I brought.
Oh,
it's like a souped-up sedan.
I remember now. So yeah, in the ride back, I'm like, it's the first time I had to kill death, like literally. Felt good.
I don't know if that's death any more than Pickle is death. And Roxy points to the dog.
I mean,
yeah, he seemed to make it sound like I infer that he and Pickle have the same job, that he's another guide. I don't understand. I thought we moved on by completing our business, by learning what we need to do, not by just having a time frame and being let off. Do you think if we had listened to him, he would have just led us right to my body?
No,
I don't think so.
I think they were just a jerk. They think you're slacking ass in your job, and he was mean to the dog.
Are you yelling
at mean to a dog and be a good guy?
When you say slacking off in his job, are you pointing at Pickle? Pickle's the guide.
Yeah.
So
you don't be mean to the dog.
Pickle whines a little bit.
Yeah.
And I give the dog scritches and like, no, you good dog.
It's one thing to be like, yeah, I have a job to do. It's another thing to like say that a dog is bad. Like, who would do that?
This is awful. I missed this comment, but minus 42. Michael Jackson in the Remember the Time video, that was describing the guy poofing into a silver coin. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, yeah, all right.
I don't understand that reference.
Yeah, nope.
You haven't seen the video.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Homework. No.
No.
Okay. So.
Okay,
actually,
so we're almost at time, so I'm gonna end us in a dramatic scene.
Okay.
As you're driving down the dark streets of Vancouver,
Darkest Vancouver.
Darkest Vancouver.
you turn the corner, and in front of you is a line of vehicles of all sorts, like big souped up truck, some sports cars, some people on motorcycles. They're all blocking the road ahead of you. And as you slow down, Roxy, seeing this, the thrum of engines comes from behind you as another group of cars comes in behind to block you into this street.
All right. Looks like things are going to get a little hairy here. Y'all got your seatbelts on?
Nope.
No.
Put it on.
You can get decapitated in a car wreck.
That's right.
Yeah. You see Skip's wearing one, but it's like through him. Like of course he put it on, but it's like
He definitely has a seatbelt on, but it's not doing anything. It's just a seatbelt.
It's like definitely dark outside. Right, but Roxy like reaches over, opens the glove compartment, and puts some shades on, and is like, "Let's do this." And that's through the episode.
Perfect,
love it, excellent. All right, excellent. So, if you want to get caught up, I think this is only our sixth session. If you want to get caught up, we have a 0 session and a couple others, and it'll be easy enough. You'll know why. Skip Clifton is such a depressing character. but beloved. And
beloved.
Also, yeah, beloved.
Yes.
And then there's probably Rebel and I are in it too. I'm not really sure. We're characters. Less important. But yes, please follow us on the YouTubes and the Twitches and all that stuff, and enjoy your evening. We have end music that I have not queued up, as is the style of the podcast. Here it goes.
Hey there, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Dungeon Not Included. If you did, please tell a friend and leave us a 5-star review and encouraging comments on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. It really does help spread the word for new shows like ours. You can follow the latest from the Dungeon Not Included crew on Twitter at DNI Crew, and over at Facebook at Dungeon Not Included, or at our home on the Non-Productive Network at non-productive.com/DNI Crew, where you can find articles, character sheets, and Patreon exclusives, as well as our latest episodes. Thanks!
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.